Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Leanne and welcome to Leanne's Life. Today I have another weekly grocery haul for about $108. I'm also going to be doing some ingredient prepping and some meal prepping. So stick around to the end for that and make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're notified when I upload a video. Alright, so here is my haul, $108. Doesn't seem like a lot, but I did get some meat. And we all know the price of bacon is astronomical, but you know, bacon makes everything better. So let's just jump in on the produce. I bought a package, a little bundle of fresh spinach. This was cheaper than buying it in the bag that was already pre-washed and like the stems were taken off, the prepared spinach. So I bought some spinach and cilantro. Cilantro is like a staple in my grocery hauls. I picked up 2 packages of button mushrooms. They were buy one get one free. So for the recipe that I'm going to make, I will just have extra mushrooms. Nothing wrong with that. Mushrooms are delicious. I needed 2 lemons. This ground pork, I don't have any plan for this week, but it was on sale. It was $3.99, so I picked that up and I will freeze that. And then I picked up some more chicken thighs. These do have the skins, but you can always trim the skins. This had a $2 off coupon because the sell by date is literally tomorrow. So it was only $3.69. Not bad for 6 pieces of chicken thighs. So I will use that in my recipes this week. Needed some green onions, some ears of corn. This was, I think, cheaper than buying it already in the husk instead of already husked. So that's why I bought these. I mean, this is good. You can always have an ear of corn, especially here in the summer. It's always delicious. I needed 2 red potatoes. This bruschetta I shared in one of my last grocery hauls is the best bruschetta. This Cucina Mediterranean is delicious. So I picked up some of that along with some bagel chips. And actually, no, this is not the one that I like. I think the one that I like is called Rose something, but this was delicious too. Nonetheless, I bought some bruschetta, some bagel chips. That's for some snacks or a side for lunch or something like that. Some watermelon that I am going to cut up and keep in the refrigerator. Watermelon is delicious. This was another sale. This was buy one, get one free also. These little grape tomatoes. I only needed 1, but they had buy one, get one. And this store doesn't do like Publix does. I know if it's buy one, get one, you would literally, like these were $2.29, $2.99 a carton. So if you only got 1, they would, like at Publix, they would take it and divide it by 2. But at Fresh Time, they don't do that. So you have to buy both items when it's a BOGO. So that's why I got it. I will use it. No big deal. I can add it and roast the tomatoes in the oven. That's my favorite way to eat little cherry tomatoes, is to roast them in the oven. Delicious. I bought a cucumber. I bought some chicken tenders. This is for a video this week and for a recipe. Needed more toilet paper. I bought some more. I only needed 1 more of this green chili enchilada sauce, but these were on sale. They were over $1 off, so I just picked up an extra one. Some dairy-free feta. This block feta is delicious. Tastes just like feta. You don't even, like the real feta, the milk feta. You don't even know the difference. I picked up some eggs. This is just to have. I like to make the dog some eggs too, sometimes as a treat in the morning, so I needed some more eggs. Needed some more iced coffee. No explanation for that. I bought 2 ramen noodles. This is for a recipe for a video this week. Stay tuned. It's a extreme budget lunch video, so stay tuned for that. Some pretzel crisps. This is also for another video this week. It's for a extreme budget dinner video. I needed some more coconut cream, another can of tuna, and here is the bacon. That's actually not that expensive, but it is kind of expensive. But this is really good bacon. This Peterson's, the uncured, no nitrates, no nitrites. It's actually delicious bacon. Picked up some tomatillo salsa, some pearled couscous, again for another budget-friendly meal. And I also picked up some oregano essential oil. I am still extremely sick. Not extremely sick, okay. I exaggerated. I am still sick. And I still have congestion and a loose cough that I'm, that bringing stuff up. That's not I know it's disgusting, TMI. But anyway, they say, which I just did, and I put some water in a pot and some oregano oil in there, and I put about 10 drops, and let me tell you, it burns your nostrils when you breathe it in. So if you would do something like that to clear your sinuses or clear some just chest congestion, only do a couple of drops. It was super strong, but to be honest, it did clear my sinuses, and oregano oil is extremely good to fight off bacterial infections, viral infections. So that is what I use that for. You can also mix this with some olive oil or coconut oil, rub it on your chest. That's probably what I'm going to do before I go to bed. So that is that. So there is my whole grocery haul. Now let's get to prepping some vegetables and some fruit, and maybe even prepping some of this chicken. I'm going to probably take off the skin and prep that for the recipes this week. So I'm starting off by cleaning my spinach. I just have a bowl of cold water here, and I'm just going to place the spinach in there. And then I'm taking a half of a lemon and I'm squeezing the lemon juice into the water. That will rehydrate and freshen up the spinach. And I'm just going to let it sit in there for about 20 minutes. And then I'm going to put it in my salad spinner and spin it dry and remove all the excess water and place it into my plastic container that has the bottom, and it will keep it from sitting in any extra moisture or water. And this spinach should last well over a week in the refrigerator. So next, I am going to wash my mushrooms. I know this is a controversial subject, but I like to soak my mushrooms in some cold water and vinegar. There is a lot of dirt on mushrooms. They're filthy. So I let them soak for about 15-20 minutes, and I do not find that they absorb moisture at all when I cook them. So they turn out just as good as if you would just wipe them down and not soak them in water. So here I let them soak, let all of the dirt fall to the bottom, and then I am just going to rinse them and put them in this vegetable keeper. Again, this sits up a little bit higher than the bottom of the container, so the mushrooms will not be sitting in the extra water or moisture, and they will keep fresh in my refrigerator for at least a week. Next, I'm going to hard boil some eggs, and look how wet my t-shirt is. I didn't realize that. So I always add salt to my water when I boil eggs. I'm not sure if this helps or not, but my mom always says how nice my hard boiled eggs turn out. They do not have that gray around the yolk whenever you crack them and open them up. So that's what I've always done, is to place salt in my water. And I had one egg left over from last week, but it was cracked, so I'm just going to throw that away. Actually, it's been a couple of weeks. So I'm just going to boil these eggs. I put them in the water, and then I bring them up to a boil, and then I boil them for 14 minutes and place them in an ice bath after that. So next, I am going to rinse my tomatoes. I have, again, a bowl of cold water with some vinegar. I'm just placing the tomatoes in there and letting them soak for about 15 minutes. Since I ran out of containers, what I'm going to do is just soak the bottoms of these containers in that vinegar solution to disinfect it. And I will just store them in my refrigerator that way. If you do not have, money to spend on all these wonderful and expensive, produce keepers, you do not need them. You can store your fruits and vegetables right in the same container they came in. It's less waste and more economical if you do it that way. So what I did was just place the tomatoes back in the containers, and then I set them over in my drainer to drip dry into there so it didn't leak all over my refrigerator, and then I just placed them in my refrigerator. So next, I rinsed my green onions. Sorry for the poor camera angle here. I'm blocking most of it here. So what I did was just soak them again in vinegar water, rinse them off, dried them off with a clean towel, and then I am going to place them in a paper towel and wrap them up and place it in a Ziploc airtight bag and stick it in the refrigerator, and this should keep them fresh for about a week. So next, I am just going to be trimming up my chicken thighs. They say to be used or froze by August 1st, which is tomorrow. So even though I'm using it for the week, I am going to trim off the excess fat on 4 of them, keep the fat on 2 of them, just because of the different recipes that I'm going to be using. And since I am going to make one of these recipes this evening, I will put 1 package in the refrigerator and the other 2 in the freezer for later on in the week. So that is the end of this video. Thank you everyone for watching. Make sure you subscribe so you're notified each and every time I upload a video. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.